everybody, welcome back. My name is Des and this is Books and Stuff. And today I am undoing History by Mail. And as you know, History by Mail is a subscription that I did 2 years ago for my son and decided to do it again this year. You can do it monthly, you can do it yearly, or 3 months, 6 months, yearly. I chose to do a whole year. I think it was $75 for the year. I just feel that's a very affordable thing to do, and it's great for the whole family. It's very informative. If you love history, it's a lot of things that I never knew, so it's a place to sit down with the whole family and discuss. This is the typed version of Exhibit B, hearing transcript from U.S. versus Susan B. Anthony. And then they give you a typed thing, but they also give you, and of course you won't be able to read it, but they give you the actual a copy of the replica. So this is what she said, and then they type it up and give you a typed version. Of course, we all know who Susan B. Anthony is, because, well, not everybody, I guess, but if you have, I think I still have some Susan B. Anthony coins. So it gives you Exhibit B, which is Edward P. March was sworn in behalf of the people and testified as follows. Do you reside, in the city of Rochester? Yes, sir. How long? It has been my home for 27 years. What is your age? 32. What is your occupation? Letter carrier. U.S. letter carrier? Yes, sir. Did you act as inspector of election on the 5th of... This is I'm going to say it's November. Yes, sir. Whereabouts? In the 1st district of the 8th ward. The ward contained 2 districts. Did you act as inspector of the 1st? Yes, sir. Those districts are called the 1st and 2nd. Yes, sir. Who acted as inspector with you on that day? Beverly W. Jones and William B. Hall. The election was held on that day, 5th of November. Yes, sir. For Congress, state, and... Okay, it says C, I'm going to say that might be county. Yes, sir. You say for representative in Congress. For what representative in Congress? Representative in the district. What district? 29th. For the representative at large. Is the 8th ward within the 29th congressional district? Yes, sir. What about in the ward where the polls of the election district? At 81 West Avenue. Do you know the defendant, Miss Anthony? Yes, sir. Did you see her on the day of election? Yes, sir. Whereabouts? At the polls until election closed. In the first end of the replica page. And then it kind of goes on. And there is little little things up here that says that misspelling intentionally left untouched. So like there was some things that were not here. And then here on the back, Susan B. Anthony's prosecuting attorney Richard Crawley requested the case to be transferred from the district court to the circuit court. This would allow the case to be heard in front of recent U.S. Supreme Court appointee Ward Hunt. Not only would the verdict delivered by a Supreme Court justice would have greater weight at Supreme Court had also recently ruled to narrow the definition of U.S. citizenship under the 14th Amendment. Let me see here if it tells us. This is more of the hearing on this one. And then this is, let's see here. I think this is the one that's supposed to go first. In 1872, incumbent Ulysses S. Grant ran for president against New York Tribune founder and editor Horace Greeley. On November 1st, 1872, Susan B. Anthony and her 3 sisters walked to a voter registration office at a local Rochester barbershop and attempted to register to vote. When questioned by election inspectors, Susan quoted the 14th Amendment and threatened to sue the inspector if they refused to register the women. When prominent Rochester lawyer and women's suffrage supporter John Van Voorhees was consulted, he advised the inspector to register the sisters so that the culpability would be on the women. Susan B. Anthony then publicized the event and was interviewed by local newspaper about her voter registration. As a result, an estimated 50 Rochester women registered to vote. 4 days later, on Election Day, Susan and 14 other women from her voting ward went to their assigned polling station. When a poll watcher challenged their right to vote, the women took an oath stating they were qualified to vote. Now the election inspectors were in a bind. New York state law prohibited the refusal of a ballot to anyone who took the oath stating they were qualified to vote. Federal law, however, prohibited receiving a ballot of an ineligible voter. In the end, the election inspectors allowed the women to vote, and Susan B. Anthony voted for Ulysses S. Grant. So she was arrested, and there was a trial, and apparently it was all because she wanted to vote. Without reading the whole thing. You just have to kind of watch the pages are in the right order when you are taking them apart. I do love this. I think it's awesome. I think it's very educational. I think it's great for the whole family. And it's all your learning space. I put mine in a binder. Oops, not that one. I moved my binder. I put them in a binder with page protectors, and I keep everything in there. So, this is History by Mail. I'm going to link that down below. It is great family fun, and they do have other ones for just the holidays and other stuff too. So go check out their website. Check them out. I hope you love it as much as we do. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Have a wonderful night.